afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Toad TV. I am Mary Beth.
I'm Helen.
This is Tabitha. She's blending. Anyhow, it's Friday. Yay! It's Friday.
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend. Yes. Can you believe this is the last weekend in July? What?
I know August 1st is Sunday.
This is crazy. Things go by so quickly. Anyway, so, we have things to tell you. We have things to show you. It's Toad TV. Here we go. What would you like to start with?
Thank you so much to everybody who checked in on us. There was some weather yesterday in New Jersey. We drove through most of it, but there was a tornado that touched down on Long Beach Island. It was on the north side of the island. We were on the south side of the island. Thankfully, I don't think there were major injuries, but
No, I think three people.
Several houses were their roofs were ripped off. It was pretty scary.
Yeah.
The amazing thing is that while it was happening, 10 miles down the road south, we had a stiff breeze, some lightning
If you could even call it that.
over the ocean, and not a drop of rain.
Yep.
I mean, it's incredible how much difference.
In just a few miles.
Right, on an island.
Yeah.
But, so. Yeah.
We had a full day planned for yesterday.
Yeah.
We met with our rep from Free Spirit, which means there is new fabric coming. We can't tell you about it because it's not coming till March of next year. And to tell you about it now is silly. But we do have some new fabric that's going to be coming. And so we met with her, did that. Then we drove up to Montclair to see my mom. Managed to get to Montclair before the rain really hit. We
Right.
didn't really drive through anything on the way up.
And we had plans to, on the way home, stop, have dinner with our brother and see a friend. But as we were leaving, we're getting notifications from our weather notifications from friends that there was a tornado watch. And we're like, okay, texted the brother and like, okay, maybe today's not the best day to eat outside. So we canceled that. And then we were like, okay, how quickly can we get to Montclair? Because there was like a window of like an hour and a half before the world was ending.
Right, so we had to get from Montclair down to Long Beach Island, and we wanted to get down to the island because on our weather app it has different colors, green
This
is
was
a
when
little
we were
light
leaving.
end.
I was doing the hour and a half to get to Montclair.
Oh, okay.
Because then it poured rain while we were in Montclair.
Oh, yeah, while we were in Montclair, it was just... Oh, also, we had to stop at the dealer to pick up the car because we had a hitch put on the back so we can pull a trailer now. For when we go to shows, we now can pull a trailer with all our good stuff in the back. So we had to pick it up from the dealer first. So then from the dealer, it's about an hour and a half to Montclair, and Helen's looking at the app and she's like, okay, we have an hour and a half and that's it, so get going.
There will be no stopping.
Right. But anyway, we when we were leaving, it was pouring rain in Montclair, and then we're starting to get notifications, hey, the weather's heading south. So on our weather app, it shows in different colors how severe the weather gets. And it goes from green, which is light rain, to purple, the world is ending. And there was like this maroon thing that was going over the island at about 8:15. And I'm like, sorry, Mom, we gotta go. We're going.
And that's pretty much the way it was. She came in, she's like, okay, we have to go.
Yep.
We have 2 hours to get home, we have to go.
That's it. We've got to get down because the cats were down here by themselves, and it was just, I don't want to drive through that if I
Plus,
don't have to.
that kind of rain, the island will flood.
Right.
And, we've lost cars before driving
That's
through the
the
flooded
big
water.
thing.
So we just don't.
We know you don't go through flooded water.
Right.
And who wants to, have to go sit in the Walmart parking lot for 3 hours until the tide goes down?
Right.
Anyway, drove through some weather. I mean, the rain didn't really have thunder and lightning at all.
There was the one time where I
Right.
said that's really interesting lightning. Because
Yes.
it was kind of orange.
And it was also in the clouds. It was like behind really heavy cloud cover.
Right.
So that you could see it, but you couldn't see the
You
forking.
just know that whatever was west of us
was getting
was
hit.
getting something. And then there was one point where we were like driving through like torrential rain and really, really dark clouds. But there were lighter clouds, not clear, but lighter clouds ahead of us. And we're both thinking to ourselves, okay, if we can just get to that.
Yeah.
We will be able to see, and it'll be a little bit better. And we get into the lighter clouds, and all of a sudden, I mean, I said to Mary Beth, I'm like, well, that'll teach me. Because
Oh my God, the rain that was coming down.
so heavy.
It was kind of weird. Did you notice it when we hit like one of the underpasses and it was absolutely pouring heavy rain? The side you go under the underpass and it's lightly sprinkling.
On the other side of the underpass.
And the underpass is like a 2-lane highway. That was
I
it.
mean, it's not like we're going through the Lincoln Tunnel or anything.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy.
Wacky, wacky weather.
But we got down to South Jersey and the weather pretty much, it stopped
Slowed,
the pouring rain
yeah.
with sprinkling every now and then. So I'm like, okay, if we can just get onto the island, we'll be good.
Okay, you're not going fast enough. Look at that. 'Cause we were driving over the bridge, coming onto the island. All of a sudden, the wind picked up. I'm like, drive faster.
So
We are safe.
We
Thank
are
you very
fine. By the time we got home, it still hadn't started raining yet. And for us, it really didn't rain very much at all. It just was a little bit breezy and nice lightning clouds in the clouds over the ocean.
Yeah.
Barnegat Light is a completely other story. And fun fact, it touched down like maybe 40 feet away from where I used to live.
Oh, right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it touched down maybe 40 feet from where I used to live when I was in Barnegat Light. So it was kind of a frightening thing for them up there. However, as Helen said, I think it's mainly some glass cuts and that's it.
Yeah.
Property damage is a different story. 3 houses were...
The roofs torn off the houses.
Yeah.
And the boats are upside down.
So I know that a lot of businesses on the island are donating services. They're cleaning services that are offering to go in and do it pro bono and help people get back on their feet and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I know that people in Love Ladies and things like that were opening up their houses to people who might need overnight
Shelter,
stays.
yeah.
So
And Atlantic City Electric, the electric company, because the trees took down the power lines out there, they said that overnight they replaced 5 utility poles and had most power restored. Just the houses that didn't have roofs did not have power.
right.
So,
Yeah, no. Knock wood, we are good.
yeah.
And yeah, fun weather. Just fun weather.
Yeah.
You know? All right. But thank you. We had quite a few people who sent us emails and DMs and things like that just to check in. And
Yeah.
thank you very much. Okay. Right.
Okay, so August animal guide box is going on sale today at 5 o'clock. As we said multiple times, we've doubled the number, so hopefully most people will be able to get one. However, they did sell out very quickly last month, so if you'd like to get one, we just suggest you go on at 5 o'clock.
Right.
So,
And totally forgot what I was going to say. Never mind.
okay.
The cost of the box is $55, and we have put in some really, really good goodies to go with the
Yeah.
yarn. Oh my God, I love them.
It's
They're
a little
so
bit
cool.
more, it's a $10 bump from last month, but that's just because we have the cost of the extras going into it. But we've partnered up with some great Etsy artisans to create some stuff for us based on
The octopus. That is our animal. And we sent down books to my nephews, and we sent a board book.
I was going to call it that, but
We sent a board book to my nephew who is 2, and my brother sent us a video of him looking through it, and my brother said, and what's that? Octopus. Octopus. So,
an octopus.
okay, so the animal guide is the
An
octopus.
octopus.
However, we have got some really, really cool things in there for
Right.
you. We're very excited about it. So that will be going. Oh, I know what I was going to say. The yarn is going to be available in fingering or DK, so you can pick whether you want sock weight or DK.
For the box.
For the
Last
box.
month it was only fingering, but this month there's going to be a choice of
Right.
fingering or DK, and then also there will be a choice to just buy the yarn. So if you want just the yarn or the box is sold out, you can still buy the yarn beyond the number of boxes we have.
Right.
So
And there is only going to be one color this month. Last month we couldn't decide between a whole bunch of different ones.
Right.
But this month we have our inspiration. We know what we're doing, and it's only going to be one color.
right.
And we are going to be dyeing it on Sunday, I think, so that it will be all set and ready to go.
Right.
All right. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, and then on Monday we have more new stuff for you. But for right now, it's the octopus.
Yep, the octopus is it's all about the octopus.
Right.
I have a cat. You see the tail? This is what we get to deal with.
It is not cool outside either.
Okay, so we wanted to show you a quick update on some of our knitting because we both have started sweaters and we wanted to keep you updated on what we're doing.
Yeah.
Do you want to go ahead?
Sure.
Okay.
So I am working on the Wild Mountain Time sweater by Thea Coleman. It's a short sleeve DK weight sweater with a little bit of color work at the yoke. My main color is William Burton Tom. These were the trolls from The Hobbit. I'm in love with the sweater.
Oh, that color is just...
And my color work was done, catch the tense of my verb, was done in puff sleeves, also from our favorite books collection. So those are the colors. And look at this.
Wow. Okay, I'm kind of sweating just thinking about that.
I know, but just putting it on because I'm like, I should try it on. But
No.
But it's got a nice wide neck, so it's just going to kind of lay across like that.
Oh, it's so pretty.
And look at the color work.
I love puff sleeves with William Burton Tom. It is gorgeous.
It's a blendy, but that's the way her sample was done too. You can barely, you can actually tell more from my sweater that there's color work than her sample. But look at that.
Your color work is gorgeous.
I love that.
I mean, it is really spot on. There are no mistakes. You
No,
did a
there are
really,
not.
really good job.
I really paid attention. And so I have one more decrease to do because there's a little bit of shaping after the bust. Two decrease rows. I have one more of those, and then I just knit down to the length I want. And
Okay.
and then short sleeves. So it's going right along. God, I love it.
It is beautiful.
So can't wait for it to be done. And for it to be cool enough to wear. That's the Wild Mountain Time sweater by Thea Coleman.
So pretty. I'm going to show... I am showing the Dingley Dell by Isabel Kramer. All I could think of was Lilo. And,
you joined it? No?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the middle of a row.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I am doing it in crab picking, and I'm late, and I have stripes.
I love them.
Yes. You go back and forth for quite a bit because it's a V-neck sweater. So you go back and forth until you go down to where the V hits, and then you join it. I think I have 20 more rows before I get there, I think. I'm not quite sure.
It's perfect TV knitting.
Yeah. I have, okay, so
there you go. Oh, look at that.
Here's my my raglan, and then now I'm adding in stitches for the cap sleeves. So before it was, you came along and you just had one stitch in between the two markers, but now I'm up to that many stitches in between the two markers.
So you're ultimately going to separate for the sleeves? Yes, you must, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because you're going to have to do the underarm of the sleeve.
Right.
Yeah.
But since it's it's just a cap sleeve.
It's just going to be a little bit.
I think it's just going to be a little bit. Anyway, you could do it with longer sleeves if you like, or you can just keep the cap sleeves. I will see how it looks when I get there. But right now...
Okay, so you can really see the V, though, how you're doing the V.
Yes. Yes, it's going to come... Yeah, because when I hold it like that, you really can. So there's that. And there's that. However, it's got quite a bit more to go before I get down to the V. There's, like, as I said, about 20 more rows. And then it will join together and go straight down.
Cool.
The colors, the absolute love the colors. I am going to, I think I'm almost to the point where I switch back again. A couple more rows and then I switch back. And I go back to pink. But yeah, here, I'll show you the back. Isn't that pretty? Oh, it's got a little bit on top because you're going to pick up and do the collar in the blue. And then there will be the last row of the collar when you pick it up and do the 2x2 ribbing or 1x1 ribbing.
You're gonna
You
bind
go,
off in.
you bind it off in the pink, or you do the last row and then bind off in pink, so you have just a hint of the pink at the top. Oh, I'm going to love this so much. All right, so that's where I am. This is the Dingley Dell by Isabel Kramer, and it's really very, very fun to knit. Really enjoying it. We are off to have lunch. We hope you guys have a great rest of the day.
Yes, go forth and create.
And have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.